Hi, welcome to Miss Annette's little farm in the big city. How are you? Well, I hope you're doing well. I am doing very well. It's been so nice. The snow is melting. We had a little rain last night, so it's really starting to feel like spring. And with spring comes a few things. Oh, that's rhyming. I'm a poet and I don't know it. Oh, everybody's excited because Mama's talking, so I'll talk a little louder. Anyway, I have some things to do today, and that's why the animals are in their paddock. Otherwise, I would let them out. But I'm working in the garage today, and I need them out from underfoot. Leche has been getting into the feed cans, and so if I need to get in and out of the garage and she's out, it kind of makes it kind of a pain. So they're going to stay in there for now, and they're fine. We'll let them out later. But today I have a couple of things I need to do. I need to clean out my greenhouse, and I need to, well, let's just get started and I'll show you what I need to do. Towards the later in the fall, the greenhouse ended up being some storage. So I want to clean it out because I didn't buy it for storage. I bought it to grow things. And I have some things that I want to grow in there now that spring is coming. So I need to clear it out. That's first thing I need to do. And then the second thing I need to do, I need to build a little grow box because I want to plant my ranunculus. Did I say that right? I'm not sure. Hang on a second and I'll go get them and show you. Well, the sun came out. All right, let me show you what I have here. I have some pink ranunculus. Is that how you pronounce that? Anyway, I'm super excited. I got these in the fall, and I've had them in the refrigerator since then. I got them late, and it had snowed, and it got really cold, and I couldn't get them prepared. So now that it's late winter, it's still not too late to plant these. I'm going to go ahead and soak them first, though, which I should soak them for 3 to 4 hours before I put them in soil. And that will give us enough time to do the other things that we need to do to prepare for these. So let's go ahead. These things come in so handy. Let's do a little bit of ice. Okay. There we go. This now. I think you plant them in the ground this way. But anyway, we're going to let those soak. Ooh, dry my hands. All right. Now to clean out the greenhouse. Because I want to make 2 trays for those and set them in the greenhouse. All right, let's get started. We have it straightened up now. I can measure. Ideally, I want to make 2 trays, one for each shelf in the center. So I will measure and see how long I can make them. So I was thinking 2 feet fit perfectly. Two feet by about 1 foot. Let's go take a look at the wood we have and get it prepared. All right, this is what I'm going to use to make my little boxes. I'm going to use these as the bottom, and hopefully I'll have enough of this to go on the sides. We'll see. I haven't figured out how to get it apart yet, but let's go ahead and cut it. See if we can get this apart. So guys, here's where I started getting into trouble. I couldn't find the right tools, and I couldn't find a hammer to tear this apart. And I started getting frustrated because it took me a long time to try to find something that would work. So I found this huge crowbar, and I figured, all right, I'll use it. Is this gonna work out? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I have it in my head how I'm gonna get this all to work out. Let's see if it does. That's what it's going to look like. A little bit smaller than I thought, but I think it's going to work. I just need to screw it all together. For this project, the cedar that I'm using is the cedar that came with my little fence that I put up last fall. It was packaged in it. So I saved it with the idea of doing these little planter boxes. Now I'm using 2-inch washered screws. They're the kind of screws that you don't have to pre-drill. I forget what Mr. Steve called them. Anyway, so I'm using 2-inch on the ends and then 1-inch to attach everything else, the bottom to the frame. And it came out pretty good, I thought. Pretty square. It didn't have to be perfect though, because it's just a planter box for me, but I was pretty happy with the way it turned out. I know this is a lot of trouble for something that I can just pick up at the store for a few bucks, but I really am trying to eliminate plastic where I can in my life. And I have seen people make these before, and I wanted to try it. So 2 wins for me: eliminating plastic and building something that I wanted to try. Let's see how it fits. It's so nice there. All right, now we gotta make another one. They both fit perfectly. So let's go ahead and plant the ranunculus.
How'd it go? The screws work?
Yep.
Looks good. Is that what you wanted it to
Yep.
look like? Oh. I wasn't picturing it, anything like that.
Yeah.
That's more longer ones.
I did put longer ones in here.
Okay, good.
I found some that were identical to the short ones.
Yeah, I've got some 2-inchers.
So I put them in there on the sides.
What is that?
These are ranunculus. That's what I'm planting. What time is it? Oh.
Now I put wax on that table. Boy, I don't think we've ever waxed that table. I just did the tabletop.
Mm-hmm.
You let it sit for 20 minutes or 30 minutes and then you scrub it.
Yeah. Did you right there? Before? Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, Felix is using that every single day. What's wrong with them?
It's bad. It's bad.
It's not even time.
And sun's out. Come on.
I'll put this soil, this is seed starting soil, in my seed seed trays. I'll put my Ranunculus Corms in there. Hopefully they'll fit. I have about 125, so it's going to be a little bit crowded, but then I will cover them with some more soil and with some leaf litter to keep them nice and warm and snug until it's time to put them in the ground. It felt so good to be working towards spring and planting something. The Ranunculus Corm, it's a weird word, C-O-R-M, Corm. I ordered those and got them in the fall, like I said, and I'm looking for a little bit of pink in the garden this year, so they will all be pink. It's going to be exciting because I think I have 125 of those corms, and so it's going to be fun to try to decide where I'm going to put them. I will keep them in the greenhouse unless the weather gets extremely, extremely cold, then I will probably bring them into the house or put them in the garage. But as far as the greenhouse, we'll keep them pretty nice and warm. Right now in the greenhouse, I have a thermometer and it said 60 degrees. So it should be pretty good in there for those. I covered them up with soil and then I put a layer of leaves on them to keep them warm, to keep them moist, and for nutrition as well. So it's really exciting to have something growing. It's exciting to have had my hands in soil, and it's exciting that you stopped by to visit. So thank you so much for stopping by and visiting me here on Miss Annette's little farm in the big city. Try to get outside today if you can. Take care of yourself, and let's take care of each other. And I will see you next time. Bye. Love you. Look at everybody. We're all chilling like Macmillan. Except for you, Pep. Oh my gosh. You're getting big. Quiet day on the little farm.